Man, are we just talking about the N? Are we just talking about the N right now, dog? Is gaijin a ranketist word in Japan?
Previously, I talked to the kids with foreign roots, and some of the boys and girls told me like this. And this is actually quite common to hear.
やっぱり日本人と私たちみたいな形でどうもこう線が引かれてるような感じがするとか、その日本で生まれ育って日本以外の国に行ったことがなくても、その外国人扱いをいつまでもされるとか、日本語ができるようになっても見た目の違いから学校でいじめを経験する子もいますし。
For those who don't know yet, this is a Japanese word referring to a foreigner, especially the ones who don't look like a typical Japanese or East Asian.
It's not even how good your Japanese is. You are born in Japan.
You're born in Japan, you're raised in Japan, but you're not Asian.
Yeah.
Or you don't look Japanese. You're still like a foreigner. It's weird. I mean, but I guess it's to be expected for a country that's 99%.
Wait, I understand why it's like that.
I don't. I think it's dumb, but like I come from a different culture, so
we come from a different background. But I think it's kind of frustrating. It has to be frustrating. Like for me, okay, whatever. You caught me. I'm a foreigner. Whatever. But the dude that was born here
and raised here,
and you can't even speak another language, and you're like, here's an English menu, and he's like everywhere. Because we know people who have this problem.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, how do you live your life as a outsider
in your own country?
The word comes from two kanji, gai, which means outside, and jin, meaning a person. It's often used as affiliation of gaikokujin.
Don't just go calling people gaijin. It's rude. It's gaikokujin. Gaikokujin is the polite way to refer to someone that's not Japanese. Gaijin is like it's ER and
I'm conflicted about it because like people in professional companies will say, for example, like gaijin sensei, right? And they're trying, like, I don't think they mean it as a slander or anything. Like, they're not it's not slaying or anything.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people just think outside person equals that.
But like being referred to as the outside person all the time is kind of, it makes you feel
like an outside.
Yo, like, I mean, I might be your side man, but you ain't always got to say I'm the side man.
Like, I think there is a difference. So, like, we said the outside country person or the outside person. Like, there's a big contextual difference in that.
Gaikokujin means not Japanese.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
Yeah.
Chinese, Gaikokujin. Filipino, Gaikokujin. Korean, Gaikokujin. Japan is like, how you gonna hate on me from outside the club? That's what Japan is saying. How you gonna hate on me?
You way over there.
I'm in the VIP. How you gonna hate on me outside the club?
But sometimes you're gonna get like
gaijin だからしょうがない. I'll be like, okay, first you don't say gaijin, you say gaikokujin. And secondly, what do you mean しょうがない?
There are some Japanese viewers who say like, we don't need foreigners, like gaijin kaide.
But some people, including foreigners actually, claim that it's not so offensive because it simply means foreigner.
I don't think it's an offensive word though.
While some people argue that the word has negative connotation, implying that.
Man, are we just talking about the N-word? Are we just talking about the N-word right now, dog? Like,
we heard no question. I don't think it's that offensive.
I feel like we're talking about the N-word. It's the same discussion. Is it not the same discussion? It's not the same discussion.
It's kind of the same discussion.
We don't need foreigners, like gaijin kaide.
Nigga, go home. Well, you know, it's a term of endearment.
You can't drink at this bar.
Oh,
where have I heard this from before?
Oh, man, that's funny.
Have I ever heard this?
That's funny. Well, hey, you know, other people, this is the closest you'll get to feeling black. This is the closest you will get to being black, okay? Welcome.
It's hip-hop.
Welcome.
新宿記者です。
はい。
そのなんていうかな、こう実際そうじゃんっていうこと以上に、私たちのコミュニティにはあなたは入れない外の人間なんですよっていうことが強く言われてしまうのかもしれない。そうするとそれは入れないのかよ俺はっていう状態が作られてしまう。
To be fair, let's say 10 years ago, nobody even questioned about it. But as we getting more and more foreign workers, and those kids not so uncommon to see anymore. The discussion has been going on more and more often nowadays. And I find that the majority of Japanese people I talk to prefer not use gaijin.
Times are changing. There are more foreigners living in Japan. And when you got more foreigners out here, you know, busting out the back of your women, they're gonna have some mixed.
Hurt feelings.
They're gonna have some mixed children.
Oh, mixed
so
children.
Now you have mixed children who are half Japanese, half gaikokujin, whatever. But technically their children are Japanese because they were born and raised in Japan. I'm from Trinidad and I have say I get married to a Japanese woman and I move to the United States and I have a child, he's going to be American because he grew up in America. I mean, he'll be half Trinidadian, but you know exactly what I'm saying. But for Japan, if you don't look the way you don't
Japanese.
Yeah, if you don't look Japanese, you're a foreigner.
Like Naomi Osaka or like Rui Hachimura, we're not considered Japanese
Until they started winning.
Yeah, until they started winning. Then Japan claims them. Oh,
Bro,
they're Japanese.
It's the same thing with like France, bro. It's
Really?
the same thing with France.
Oh.
Like, remember the video with the guy that saved the kid that was stuck up on the building? He climbed up and saved him. But before that, he was a migrant. But after that, he was French. When the French out here winning the World Cup, they ain't black, they French. Man,
Once the World Cup's over, they're back to being black.
Bro, no, when you winning, you're on our team. When you ain't winning, then it's like, bro, we don't need you.
と聞くとちょっと差別的なこう他とは違うよっていう印象を受けます。まあ本人が言う分にはいいのかもしれないんですけど、その周りの他の
It's the N-word! It is!
I can call myself
and you can't call me, okay?
What? Did they not?
Listen, there's a difference between gaijin and gaikokujin, okay?
What is that, like black people and there's a difference. Alright? You can't say one.
外人ってなんか差別用語っていう人がいるので、外国人が特にその聞いてる人だったら
Now,
I got no.
we
beefing.
We scrapping.
お前は外人か国に帰れ、お前外人だろ日本人の店長呼べ。やっぱそういうこう何か文句を言いたいときにわざと外人って使うのかな。
申し訳ございません。ご住所を教えていただけますか。
なんだおめえ外人か。上司出すよ上司。
I could not work, fam. I'd be throwing hands, bro.
I don't know if it's like that nowadays.
No, you will still get people like that.
No,
you will still get people
like
like
I know
that.
on the phone, yeah, but like with your boss, you're walking down the hall.
You never know, man. Japan, like I said, we in the East, but we also in the wild West. I've read some stories of like bosses on construction sites like beating up they're like, because there's people that come from poorer parts of Asia to work in Japan. They'll come from the Philippines. They come from Vietnam and stuff. And they'll get treated like trash. Get smacked around. Somebody got beat up and he got a concussion or something. And it's because he was the foreigner.
Yeah, you can do that to a foreigner. I mean, I'm not gonna say that we don't have that kind of stuff in the States.
Yeah,
like, you know, like
usually with Mexicans, they treat Mexicans fairly poorly depending on where you are.
Yeah,
but it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of like no matter where you go, there's like scummy dirtbag individuals that just
everywhere.
Yeah,
don't be surprised if you come across people like that in Japan. We like Japan. We've been in Japan. We rock with Japan, but there are dirtbags here too.
Word up, my gaijin.
It's our word. We can use it.
It's my word. Y'all can't say it. Y'all ain't in Japan. Y'all can't use it. Only us gaijin in Japan can use it. Y'all gotta say gaikokujin, okay?
If you grew up in Japan just like her, she was often told like, 外人は国に帰れ, which is horrible. But I should also mention that some foreigners would be totally okay to be called 外人 or using the word for the website or branding. So maybe the word itself isn't the issue, but how we use it and intention behind it.
Bro, this is the N-word conversation.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't know what else to tell y'all, bro. There's some out there like saying, there's out there that don't like saying, okay? But don't you dare, in your white mind, call me a okay? If you ain't a don't call me a exactly. Same thing with gaijin. We're done. We're done. Personally, do I think it's offensive? It's all about the context. But there's been like times I've met someone, like an ex-girlfriend, she's introducing me to her family and they've referred to me as like gaikokujin-san, which is still weird.
Yeah.
But
it's
like, bro, like I didn't feel comfortable with that either. It's like, bro, I have a name.
Just don't call me the foreigner.
Don't call me Mr. Foreigner.
Can you imagine saying like a Japanese girl to her house? Oh, Miss Not American.
Mr. But yeah, those are our thoughts on the video. Let us know what you think down below. How would you feel if you were in Japan and someone referred to you as just like foreigner? Hey, foreigner. Hey, foreigner. I think, honestly, the hardest part are for those that have grown up, were born and grew up in Japan. Yeah. This is your home. This is all you know. To always feel like an outsider in that situation, it's a lot rougher than me having to deal with this. Like, whatever. I really don't care.
It's rough for everyone, but especially people who are born here or people who like work really hard to integrate into the culture and society of Japan. Like the dude in the video who's like working at a Japanese company. Like there are people here who really try.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts down below. Be sure to hit this video with a like and leave a comment because it helps us with the algorithm. If you want to support the Kuro Kouch further, be sure to check out the Patreon where we have exclusive goodies and giveaways and all that stuff.
Don't forget the merch.
Yeah, with that being said, it's your boy Gizmo.
Sorry.
Kuro Kouch.
Wait, no, we don't do
anything. No, we don't do it. We out, man. We out.
Hey, Kuro gang the click, dirty water the squad, Japan like politics, haters like oh my god, what am I seeing, they rocking another season, the finest of ignorance, we keep the truth the people need, crack open the strong, camera on hit recode, sound check, yeah we straight, topics never bold, Gizmo and Tally, Kuro Kouch we collab it, truth mix.